Please welcome Dawa.
So, before I begin, I would like to share a story, a very short story. 4 years ago, we are having lunch at the Blake Dining Hall with a couple of new friends. And this is first week of class, and we are all nervous, worried, and anxious. And all of us are wondering if we choose the right school or not. And that moment, a woman walked up to our table. And she introduced herself to us. And guess what? That woman was President Larry. And shockingly, she knew our names before we even knew who she was. And that moment, and ever since, we knew that we belonged in Bay Path. And thank you so much for Dr. Larry for being such a wonderful leader and a role model for all of us. And thank you for introducing me. And I feel really humbled by your words. Thank you. As a former yak herder, I grew up on the Himalaya mountains. Neither of my parents went to school. I thought it was impossible for me to get any kind of education. Somehow, it's a long story. After 3 days of bus ride, a 20-hour flight, I finally arrived here 4 years ago. I was excited and terrified at the same time. I wondered, how am I going to survive in this new country, new culture, among foreigners for being a foreigner for 4 years? And English is my third language. I told myself to hope for the best and expect the worst. I was worried that I would be bullied by some mean girls, like those I saw on Gossip Girl when I was learning English. But I had a big dream, a strong sense of passion and willingness to take all the risks necessary to learn what I need to know to make a difference back in my community in Tibet. And Bay Path heard my story and believed in my dream and gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, a double major in marketing and small business development. In my second year, I launched in Chinle, a Tibetan bronze art business with a mission to empower Tibetan artisans and provide employment opportunities for them. I believe if individuals, communities can be economically independent and they can choose to develop and sustain their own culture instead of being constantly subject to outside economic forces. For my community in Tibet, this means that we can decide our own future. We can make a sustainable living through arts and crafts instead of turning to destructive sources of income, such as hunting and logging. In my third year, I got a paid internship as a producer at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. I worked with the Smithsonian to help Tibetan artisans market their products on the global stage. With the help and support from the Smithsonian, I made 8 documentary films to tell the stories of these artisans, to show the world their mission to change the world in their own ways through art and crafts. During my senior year, together with my father and brother, we gave talks and exhibitions regarding Tibetan bronze art tradition at Yale University in New Haven and the Latte Library in New York City and the Smithsonian Museums in DC. After our last talk at the Smithsonian, we had a dinner with our provost, Marcel Olson, Dr. Jarvis, Jill Bonner, and They came all the way to DC to support us. I remember that moment. My father was teared up with joy. He's so proud and so happy for me. He's so proud of who I have become and so grateful for all the people who are around me and Bay Path community. I always joke about me being a failure at yak herding and Tibetan traditional art. And that's why my parents are going to let me go so far away to the completely opposite side of the world. Today, I'm going to tell you, I'm so glad that I was not good at yak herding or traditional art. Otherwise, I won't be here today receiving a college degree or giving this speech. I was not alone on this journey, long journey for higher education. It has been a team effort the entire way. I'm so grateful for all of the people who have supported me and encouraged me on this journey. Everything I have achieved is a fruit of your compassion and love. 4 years have passed in the blink of an eye. I really wish time can go slower, but didn't. As Bay Path Wildcats, we are meant to be leaders and advocates for the community that we care and love about. As Wildcats, we are inspired to be bold and go beyond what is expected for us. At Bay Path, we are taught to be compassionate and open towards ourselves and others around us. Here we are, surrounded by a community full of people who became our friends and mentors for the last 4 years. Here we are, standing full of confidence and humility. This is not end. This is the beginning. If any of you ever want to visit Tibet, I will always keep a room for the members of Bay Path community. And congratulations for the class of 2017 for our next journey. Let's stay bold, stay fearless, and stay humble. Thank you.
So who out there is going to Tibet? Let's go. Let's go.